great church.
Yeah.
This church helped a lot of people.
Yes.
It helped do a lot of mission work.
Yes.
So that's all I'm saying. Just understand the heart of this ministry. You know, that's all I'm saying. Just come get acquainted. Come get to know the pastor.
Yeah.
Well, would they be open to us coming and talking to you?
Just come.
Just come.
The doors are
We do a lot of
open.
stuff. We have
The doors
all
are
kind
open.
of organizations come here to help children that they can't do for
The doors
themselves.
are open. Come on in.
I was gonna meet with one of the pastors here. We were communicating, but then like we got out of touch. But yeah, I mean we could come and talk to a pastor. But like right now, kids are gonna be mass murdered tomorrow morning, and we need to wake a ton of people up at once. We need to get the message out there to a ton of people.
But it's just respect. It's just like if I came on your front lawn and just started yelling, that's disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful if you're yelling about an urgent situation, right? Like mass murder.
If I came on your property and did, it's just.
Well, I mean,
God, hold on, sir.
Okay.
But God allows us to do things in decent and order.
In order, yeah.
God is a God of order. He's not a God of disorder.
But is it disorder? Is it disorder if I'm coming with an urgent message that needs to come to a lot of people?
Just do it respectfully.
So how is what we did disrespectful? Why is this disrespectful?
This has been going on.
Just do it
Whatever you're doing right now, it's not
So what about the way we're doing it is disrespectful?
You always invited
can walk
to
on it.
come
Come on in.
to the door.
I've gone inside there before.
That's all I'm
Come
saying.
meet the pastor.
Please,
I've talked to a pastor in there before.
He may even
Sunday.
create a platform for you to minister
Exactly, for your ministry.
your passion.
Like, could we get into talk?
And I'm not even looking for a platform. I just want people to obey God, right?
That's what you're doing. That's a platform.
Well, I mean,
Took it. You didn't.
nobody has to give it to me. I'm a person saying, hey, please help kids who are being murdered, right? So if it's an urgent mass murder situation, I can come at any time and say, hey, kids are being murdered. Please wake up. Please help them, right?
We understand.
So I need to do that, right?
Listen, we hear your heart. We're Christians.
But you have to choose
and we
him.
don't want these children, we don't.
Well, this is the best way to reach a bunch of people.
I've been to Aurora Mill, whatever. I've worked with them. I've served there.
Yeah.
I wanted to start a
Good.
group here for myself, actually. But when I saw you here, I was already leaving, and I turned back. I'm like, come on in. Come on in.
Well, we can't reach a lot of people when we're inside there.
Yes,
No,
you
you're not
can.
going
No,
to
you can't.
sitting out here in the parking lot either.
No. I can proclaim to tons of people out here.
Have you come in?
I have come in. I have been in there. I've actually handed out literature to people in there. I have.
I'm not talking about that. Come meet the man that's over the church.
Over the church? What do you mean by
That's
that?
the pastor. He's the shepherd of the house.
Okay, but I don't have to meet him to exhort other people.
But he could create something for you to get your message across to everybody.
He could, but he doesn't have to. I can just give it to people and they can respond, right?
But you're not meeting the masses.
So you want unity. You want unity.
Well, I mean, I can reach the masses out here.
You want unity. You don't want to do it by yourself. We want to join forces with you.
Okay, that's cool.
Come on in.
Well,
You're standing out here.
Let's set up a meeting to meet.
I could come on. I could come in.
We're open Tuesday. The office is open Tuesday. From
Yeah.
I think 10 a.m. or whatever. You talk to this church administrator. They'll set up an appointment with you with the pastor.
Yeah.
Like you said, we do a lot of mission works in Africa all over.
Yeah.
So this is something that we Christians don't want to see. So come on in.
So
You can't just condemn, and so you want to be by yourself. That's what you're saying. But we want to unify with you.
Yeah, let's unify.
Let's talk about it on the pulpit. Let him announce it. Let him get people. So anybody that even sees you out here, they know what you're doing. You got permission and you got his support.
Well, I mean, I don't have to get permission,
Come on, it's not about.
It's always a way to do it. It's not just one way. We can't have this kind of vision.
There's different ways to do it. There's different ways.
If you walk with us, we're willing to walk with you. We want you to come on in.
What
Everything.
what time is the office open
from
till?
10 a.m. Just
till when?
I think it's Tuesday to Thursday or Friday. They're always here.
I'm just like,
what? Would it be open after 5?
I'm not sure how if they're
Because I could come after work.
Or you can call and make an appointment. I don't know. I don't have the time.
I mean, I'd be willing to see him.
You know?
We can come and see him.
When you can come and see him.
Pastor Smokey Norfolk.
Smokey Norfolk, yeah.
Can I get one of those?
Yeah.
Thanks. Do you like one? Check out that website.
Yeah. You guys come on in, okay? I feel your heart. I feel your pain. But please, let's work together.
I appreciate your welcome to us because a lot of churches
don't give up because of a lot of churches.
Oh no, I haven't. That's why I still go.
Don't say a lot of churches. Don't group them. You never know that church that will run with it, and just be like, hey, we need to, we have so many life groups. This is life that we're talking about.
Yep, little children.
We want people taking lives. So
talking about mass murder.
That's what it is. Yeah. So I understand it. I understand.
Yeah, it's an urgent message,
We know.
Okay.
No, Jesus coming was all
So I'd encourage you to go out to Planned Parenthood when you can to be a voice for those kids.
I've been there before, but you know, I'm gonna
Keep-
be at
keep
work
doing
on
it.
Monday. If I wasn't working, I'll come. But
You keep going.
I've been out there with Jessica Thomas. She invited me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know
so I
Jessica?
know Jessica, yeah. I'm friends
Okay.
with her on Facebook.
Cool.
So believe me, I know how you feel.
To be honest with you, it sounds like this church is more active than most churches because most churches don't do anything. They haven't even been out to the local abortion.
Well, like, think about it. Like, if we know when and where kids are going to be mass murdered,
Yeah.
then like a ton of us should show up there to try to stop it, right? But that's not, I don't believe that's what this church is doing.
Yeah.
So like you don't need a pastor to tell you you need to do that. We could just organize and say, hey, let's do that. Let's go out.
No, though you can't judge everybody. So that's
They may
why
not-
you
they may
come
not.
in, we have first service, second service. Pastor is gonna announce it. Now, if you put it in his heart, God is gonna talk to him. God is gonna walk through his heart, right? We have the same though. We have the same Holy Spirit. So you come, do your work. Don't worry about all the churches we've been to. Just focus. If you want to be here, come on in. Come on in and let's walk together.
Yeah, well, I came in there, I went in there one time and I was handing out literature and I was told to stop handing out literature.
Yes, no, see, that's the thing.
It's just no order thing.
It's just a matter of order. God
Like, but
is-
they're kind of censoring like communication between believers. I don't believe that's their job, you know? Like if I want to give you information about a Holocaust, they shouldn't shut that down.
Dude, do you know why? I don't know if you recall. Like, was there a reason why? I'm assuming it wasn't because they disagree with the message. Was it just because they didn't like Matthew coming in and doing that unannounced, or
What's that?
like when he came in to hand out literature? Did they just?
I've seen people
They don't
that
know.
allow out literature about their businesses. They don't just allow that. You know, don't come out and start pacifying. I've seen them turn them away. So it's not a personal thing about what you're doing. It's just disrespectful. It's just like if you want something, bring it to the table. You know.
Well,
then people
I don't believe it.
Just bring
It's,
it.
I mean, it's not the elders or overseers' job to like censor communication between believers. It's for them. They should rebuke and exhort and teach,
They do.
like according to the Word of God.
People come to church to hear the word of God, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Did they live it out?
God has sent a shepherd to some people to tell them, to teach them certain things every time they come to church.
Yeah, but
they're not coming to church to just, okay, we just want to come and do our own thing. So in the same way, if they come, they're gonna honor that man. They're gonna honor that man that God has put in their life. And if they don't want to, don't make their choices. No matter what you do tomorrow, what's gonna happen is gonna happen. Even though we hate it, we don't want to say it. But going forward, how do you want to unify a Victory Cathedral to join you guys? Come in and talk to the people that's over Victory Cathedral and let him announce it on the pulpit.
So he would do
So
that.
everybody's seeing you. I'm not saying definitely it's gonna do, but you put out that word. That city is so hard.
How you
Let him
present
deal
it
with it.
matters.
Let him deal with it.
Presentation.
Yeah, right. So like, if I'm coming to a group of people, I shouldn't be shut down because I'm coming with an urgent message about mass murder.
Condemnation.
It's condemnation. What I was hearing over there was condemnation. But Jesus said, I didn't come to condemn the world. He didn't come to condemn the world. Why would he condemn his church?
Jesus condemned religious hypocrites, right?
No,
He did.
He said, I didn't come to condemn the
Just do
world,
what you have to
but that the
do.
world through me might be saved. That's what he said.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, he spoke harsh words,
No, but
like exposing people's hypocrisy, right? He did that to the Pharisees, right?
But we're not
So
Pharisees.
you're
We're not Pharisees.
are really? So you're saying there's no religious hypocrites at all at this place, and everybody is obeying God perfectly in regards to loving their preborn neighbor as themselves. I doubt it. I really doubt it.
Is debate the word.
I
would never do that. But I just pray the love of God to be shed abroad in your heart, because you have to have the love of God if you're going to reach people. If you don't have the love of God and you condemn him, you will never reach people.
Did you know that the book of Proverbs says that rebuke?
Did you hear what I said?
Rebuke
Because
is better than hidden love, right? So rebuking people can be a form of love. What?
You have a lot of rebuttal, but I don't think you hear me.
I'm hearing what you're saying.
The love of God to reach people.
Yes.
Whatever your message is.
So are you?
If you don't have love, you will never reach it.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
will never
You
reach
can be here
anybody.
to,
Right. So are you? Okay. Okay.
If you don't remember anything else, I just remember that.
I do would.
But you reach a lot of people.
No. I mean, a few
If
people.
you have
will
more
stop
love in your
So
heart.
are you saying the way I was preaching was communicating not love?
It's not
Condemning?
That's not love.
Well, sometimes when people are in sin, they have to understand they're in sin, right?
That's not love, sir.
No, it's not always wrong to condemn people.
I can look up the website and
It's not always wrong.
Contact information and
So why is that wrong?
You'll reach more people with love.
It is love. It is a form of love to rebuke people. It is.
This is Brother Isaac.
It's Walla?
Yeah, Bola and Brother Isaac.
Bola, okay.
Yeah.
You will.
We are part of the prayer ministry. We pray for a lot of things. So we love you. We don't have anything against you. We love you. Believe me. But please come on in. That's all. That's all we're saying.
Okay, we can.
Don't do it.
And just remember that true love confronts sin and confronts people when they may be in danger of the wrath of God because they may be living as religious hypocrites.
But you allow God to do that. That's not your job.
Oh no,
That's not your job.
I can be an instrument of God to go love my neighbor and warn them about the wrath of God and warn them about like God's commands.
Yes.
I'm not casting stones. I'm not casting stones.
Let God be true. Let no man say he has no sin. Just come on in. Come on in.
Okay, well, thank you for talking with us. Okay, well, we'll see about setting up a meeting with Pastor Norfolk.